Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Virgo for the month of February 2024. So, as we begin, I'd like to thank everyone who is returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who's new to our Angelic Wisdom community. As a reminder, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you're subscribed, select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and leave your comments. Also, if you are looking for an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. That link and the other links I'm going to mention are going to be in the description area below this video. If you'd like to donate to my channel in order to support the work that we do here, then and they just wrote energy and just sort of give some energy to our channel. You can select my PayPal me link for Angelic Wisdom LLC. And also, if you have not checked out the general monthly angel reading for February, please make sure that you do so. That's going to be the first link that you will see. I think it's really important to get the general feel for the month because there's more energy about that for everyone. And then here specifically for you, and then seeing how they interact with each other, the two readings. All right, so the card in the middle, the format here, the card in the center is going to be a message from the Archangel that you'll be working with. The cards on either side will be a message from your guardian angel. The card on the left highlights the themes and lessons, the bigger picture, so to speak, of what you're not consciously aware of that's shaping your reality and your day-to-day awareness, which is the card on the right, the Minor Arcana, which is about what you're consciously aware of. And so it shows us this energy from the Major Arcana showing up specifically in a way to us in our day-to-day ongoings, so to speak, and hopefully gives us divine prescriptions about how to work with the energy. So let's take a deep breath and just really center yourself. And relax your body and your mind. And the angels are showing me a sort of a bird cage, and they wrote the word justice. At first it looked like windows, which was to sort of, and what I think they meant both. So at first they were trying to say, center yourself in all the opportunities that are available. Like, as I say, focus on the opportunities. Not only on all the ways that you're caged in or that you might see going on around you, that maybe justice is not justice, right? Is not dispensing justice. And it's interesting because the top of the cage is open. And yet I see all these people just standing inside of that cage, not because they're not aware that it's open at the top. I'm flipping through my angel numbers book because I see the angel number 520. And it says, trust. It's in a little trouble. It says, trust that heaven is helping you change your life in positive ways. This gives me a sense right away that the experience that you're having is creating that opportunity to help you, because this is something that you have to decide, and it's trying to help you to make those changes, to work, to go along with the changes that the universe is orchestrating for you. So basically, You're focused on how you're caged in. But there is no circumstance that you could ever exist within that is true. That's number one. And then number two, which supports this, is because there is an opportunity in every circumstance that you find challenging. There is an opportunity. There is a perspective in which you can turn it to the advantage of something that will serve a greater good. Everything that you've been through in your life automatically becomes wisdom that will be shared with others. As you go throughout your life and you interact and this is an if, you are empathetic and you are really listening and hearing others' experiences without judgment, that you have this compassionate observation. So how can you get yourself to look up, Virgos, in this month? The cage, it's not keeping you there. It's offering you a way to climb up, but the thing is that, and this is just not you, but we all forget to look up. We look down and around, but never up. We look into the duality. We look into the ego's sort of illusion, but never look up for the transcendent choice or the transcendent voice that is all-knowing and all-wise. I'm just wondering for a moment if there's something not practical about what I said, and trying to think if there's a practical way of helping you to understand it. But I think I've given you the practical because the experiences that we've all had, we know that this is true, that that there's an advantage in every experience of life, every kind of experience of life. There is wisdom. Wisdom is the advantage. Love heals and transmutes our fears and our challenges and the obstacles. It's love, the voice of love, that is justice. And just because the world that we believe we're caged in only keeps proving to us what we are looking for, and that's key. That is the reason why we believe that there is no justice possible. And in this sense, really, for you, the justice is liberating yourself, exonerating yourself from the conditions that you believe are real, as if you're stuck without options. All right, let's take a look at the Archangel that we're working with for this month. It's also interesting, I just saw the number 909. Let's take a look at that with the time on the clock. I have this feeling this is about fear of getting out there. And so that we're just using this as sort of an excuse. And I get it. Do it all the time. 909, put your entire focus on serving God's loving will through your career. Now that's an interesting statement. Pray for and follow guidance about your career path. Put your entire focus on serving God's loving will through your career. So right now, this might be related to your career or work. And you're focused on all the things that are unjust that are going on. The people who are plotting this, or the shadiness and this and all this, and people who are getting paid more, and none of this is fair. It's unjust. And then what it's doing, which you don't realize, it's made you a different employee. I remember very well the downward slope I had in one of my jobs when it had gotten like so chaotic. Like all the powers that be were just dropping the ball. But in constantly complaining about it and talking about it and reflecting about it, and it became a living part of my own experience, bringing me to its level. And this is what happens. It takes courage to not engage the illusion, and instead to be creative. I just wrote the word creativity. Creativity is the key that can unlock any cage you find yourself in. And that's what it means by put your entire focus on serving God's loving will through your career. Because creativity is an act of love. It's part of the miracle of love. So we have the Archangel Seraphim, or the Seraphim, Seraphina. And it says, be an ambassador for Earth. Build your bridge to Source. And this is the way that you are being called to really be an ambassador. Now, the Seraphim overlight the angelic kingdom in a way that they are closest to Source. And although they don't usually directly interact with us, because it's almost like they are universal in their presence. However, they can, when they send out their energy, and you ask for something specifically, they can provide you with that boost that you need or whatever. And so you're being called to sort of stand up in your power, in your light, and really be the ambassador for the movements that you want, the movements that you feel are justice, that are just, and that are the best examples of justice. You're not going to spend your energy fighting with justice. You're going to build, you're going to create justice in your environment or whatever circumstance that has you so caught up. And you know this is because you have that mind where you see every little thing and nothing gets by you. And so you gotta not get stuck there. So the energy that's coming through is the death card and release, transformation, okay, and healing. And so this is an opportunity. Everything that you're seeing, this cage, is an opportunity for you to be reborn, like the phoenix, to rise out of the ashes, but to rise out of the matrix and reveal your true divine essence. Let all that power, feeling powerless, to go into powerful, limitless even. So this is going to be the challenge for you to sort of let go of some of the ways you're seeing things and start embracing the truth. Start seeing it through the eyes of Source. Because now we need that vision. That's the ambassador's vision in the building the bridge to Source, is to bring that clarity, that truth, and that wisdom to the planet. So we have the Six of Water. And this is giving you, so it's giving us a sort of little different sense. So this is how this is playing out for you. So this might be, you might be stuck in something that's happened in the past to you. And this might be the time for it to actually really surface, to be dealt with, to be healed, to be worked through. Where for all this time you've stubbornly held on to this, and it's sort of held you into a certain kind of point of view. And maybe you go through life just seeing if this is your thing, but just going back to what they were talking about, injustice. And so what it's been doing for you is just sort of escalating, sort of causing you to boil more and more within. And it's time almost to let it, it's almost like I'm thinking of this phoenix, and just let it consume you. Let it out. And so you can be free. So you can see there's a vast world of opportunities for you to implement, to bring forward the knowledge and the wisdom that you have. The solutions are within you. Once you stop being angry or bitter or whatever it is, then you'll be serving. And that's the ultimate idea here, a purpose. You'll be serving. And that feels completely different, because now you're doing something. You're doing something. You're not talking about it, you're doing something. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of February. God bless you.